Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cleveland Corner. We are in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Obviously, it's your Cleveland boy here, Isaac Basica, here with some sporting news. First, we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the Indians, we're going to talk about the Browns, we're going to talk about the Cavs, and of course, we're going to talk about the NHL. We'll talk about the Blue Jackets. So to start off, the Indians haven't been doing too hot this year. They've had problems all season. The bats have been the main problem. But this weekend, they're starting a series with the White Sox, or this week, I should say. They're starting a series with the White Sox, and they just split a series at home this past week with them, 2-2. The Tribe are sitting 4 games behind Minnesota for the AL Central, in the AL Central, but they haven't been looking too hot this season. A lot of fans would agree with me on that. I'm talking with my friend Armand, and he said, like a lot of the fans are feeling this season, that the Tribe are not living up to how they should. Nobody on the Tribe is hitting over the Mendoza line. None of them are hitting over 300. They're one of the worst hitting teams in baseball. Francisco Lindor, oh my God! So player-wise, the top players for the Indians this year haven't been doing as well as we would have hoped. Obviously, Jose Ramirez has been hitting average, not MVP candidate like he was last year. Francisco Lindor spent the first month of the season on the injured list. The one bright spot of the Cleveland Indians has been their starting pitching, though. Trevor Bauer, Carlos Carrasco, Shane Bieber, Corey Kluber, and also Mike Clevenger. The only problem that the Tribe has had this season is they've been bitten by the injury bug pretty hard. Their ace, Corey Kluber, is on the injury list right now, as is the young upstart, Mike Clevenger. Mike Clevenger was posting a sub-2-run ERA, which is phenomenal. Though he has been on the injured list, he was put on the 60-day injured list a while ago, but he's progressing very well. He should be pitching off of a mound this week, which is great news to hear for Indians fans. But from other good news to probably the best team in Cleveland right now, the Cleveland Browns. They started voluntary OTAs today. Odell Beckham was there. Duke Johnson was there, the 2 questionables, which is lovely, great. Love to see it as a Browns fan. Love to see it as a Cleveland sports fan. But in regards to their draft picks, they just finished their rookie camp a couple weeks ago, but only 3 of their 7 draft picks have been signed. Sheldrick Redwine, Drew Forbes, and Donnie Lewis Jr. are the only draft picks that have been signed so far. So they have yet to sign Austin Siebert, their kicker from Oklahoma that they drafted, Mac Wilson, the linebacker from Alabama that they picked up. Obviously their best pick, people would say, Greedy Williams from LSU, and the player with the best name in the NFL next year, Sione Takitaki from BYU. Still hasn't been signed. I really hope that they get all their guys signed, sealed, and delivered. This Browns team is looking very promising, and I love that they went almost all defense with the draft this year. It was beautiful. Love to see it. The Cavaliers made some headlines. Yesterday, they hired Coach John Balin, the former head coach at the University of Michigan. It's great news. General Manager Cody Altman stated after the news broke that John is one of the most innovative basketball minds and leaders in the game. We love to see it as an Ohio sports fan. The Cavs win. They got a great new head coach, and they also hurt that team up north, Michigan. Love to see it. Finally, I'm going to talk a little bit of NHL. The Eastern Conference Final and Western Conference Final have been set. In the East, we've got the Boston Bruins facing off against the Carolina Hurricanes. Boston currently has a 2-0 series lead. They are playing tonight. We're filming this on Tuesday, so the score should be updated by when this uploads on Wednesday. And the San Jose Sharks are facing the St. Louis Blues in the Western Conference Final. That series is tied 1-1. San Jose won Game 1, and St. Louis won Game 2. All right, this is a live vlog for the Cleveland Corner. Go to the worst team picks first. It works so well. Look at the NFL. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why you would do a lottery draft? How did the Lakers get the 4th pick? That doesn't make sense. I know I'm screaming in a car as I'm driving. This doesn't make sense. I'm literally gonna pop a blood vessel in my neck. I can feel it. This is ridiculous. The Pelicans got the first pick? What kind of hot garbage is that? The Knicks are going to have fun at third with, what's his name, with R.J. Barrett. God. The Cavs pick fifth behind the Lakers. God. First they take LeBron. Well, first they took the Rams, but then the Browns were there, but that's okay. Then they took LeBron. What is up with the NBA? I'm gonna have a migraine on my way home from yelling so much. Jesus. Glenn, what's your reaction?
It's laughable at this point, and I'm laughing.
A joke! That'll do it for me here at the Cleveland Corner. Until next time, peace.